I've had 49 chemos in 36 months, which I know my doctor often talks that he's like, I've got one patient who's had 150. And I'm like, whoa! Before I get out of bed, of course, one of the first things I think about is I have cancer, and I know God's in control. So then I put on my armor for the day, usually say the Lord's Prayer, and then get up and begin my day. And when I'm not feeling bad, then, you know, I don't dwell on it. I'm not allowed myself to, I don't know exactly, to ask a lot of why questions. Until lately, maybe. This last chemo's been really hard. And I know we're on the 3rd round, and I don't know what all is left. So I look at my grandchildren, and I just so badly think, Lord, they're just so young. And then I think they need Him, not me. So I want to be able to live this health journey out. So the legacy that I leave for them is Lovey, that's my name, they call me Lovey, is Lovey never gave up, and she loved Jesus. And that was the whole point, possibly, of this whole thing, is for God to lead me to people that I can encourage. So that's right.
I was praying for my friend.
She is one of my prayer warriors in the neighborhood. That's right.
I am chosen to pray.
She walks through the neighborhood and just knows, is so friendly, and prays over different people as she walks. My purpose is my prayer warriors. Encourage them and to love them as they pray for me.
She's an encouragement to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So pretty amazing. And I'm blessed to have the job I have, to be able to support her. You know, I'm retirement age, but, you know, I maintain working for the insurance because of just the sheer cost of what it takes for her treatment, you know. And I work from home. I've worked from home for 15 years, and we're together all the time, and we can't get enough time together. I think it's an honor. I mean, you know, for me to do what I do for her. Yeah, I do it very freely.
You're a good man. It would be interesting probably to go back and look over the last 3.5 years how many trips down to the Cancer Center on Ferris Road. Sometimes it's very emotional for me and almost hard to, it's like once I get on the toll road up here, it is hard to go. So I have to really tell myself that on this side of heaven, my healthcare team and what they do for me and what they mean to me, that I know that God has given me the very, very best. I honestly believe the longer I'm in my cancer journey, or as my healthcare team, I'll say, says a chronic illness, there's more fear than there was in the beginning. I had no clue what to expect. I knew that there was treatment. I knew eventually I could have surgery. I've had 2 complete rounds of the chemo drugs. I have tried PARP inhibitor. I have done 6 months of immunotherapy, which I wound up with a bowel blockage. So now that I know more and I've experienced more, and I know I'm officially on my 3rd rounds of all the chemos, there's more fear in thinking, what else is there that can treat me or that can treat this disease? Just in the last year that I've really allowed myself to feel anger. And it affects my faith journey when I allow that anger in, even though there's so many examples in the Bible of so many people that God really blessed, even when they were angry. But for me, that's something I'm having to learn that is okay to do. One of the ways that I process my anger is I get in my car and I turn on praise and worship music, and I open my sunroof, and I usually stick my hands out the top, and I praise God, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry. And I try to mix my fear and my anger with worship towards Him, if that's even a possible thing. I think it is. And then I'll just do that until I'm exhausted. I might just drive around in circles. I might drive downtown and turn around and come back. But it just helps me to process that anger. Cancer will not win. If the Lord calls me home and I've had this disease, then I win because I'm with Him. But I will never, ever let cancer define who I am. I'm so much more than that. That's okay.
One more second.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
You
awesome.
rolling?
Awesome. Put it in
Yeah,
there.
you kind of just want to update us.
Okay. Awesome. Amazing news. Immunotherapy! Yay, yay. So he feels like I've had a drop in my markers, my tumor markers, CA-125, but I'm also reaching a point where I'm having some toxicity from the chemo, from so many chemos. So he thinks it's the perfect time. And there's more and more information out about immunotherapy and with my type of cancer, how there's great results. So next week, we're gonna start immunotherapy. Ooh, I'm so excited. I know, yay. So it was a great visit. Yes, it's super exciting. Oh, can you look at the camera, Luke? Come back over here for a minute. Come here. I'll show you something. I'm gonna show you. Come look at the butterfly. Y'all see the butterfly? You like the butterfly? You want to get back on the swing? Okay, sit down.
She is very well loved by the grandkids, and they absolutely love spending the time with her. They love even the thought of she's going to come over tomorrow, and they really look forward to that time with her just because she is so genuine. She takes the time to listen to them, get on the floor and play with them, as opposed to what I feel like society is these days is just, let them play on the ground by themselves. So she's very engaged with them, and that's what I love about her.
Don't lean back too far.
I don't think cancer has changed her at all. She's actually put the foot on the throttle even more, doing more of what she even loves to do. It doesn't really stop with just cooking food or this baby needs some food or some clothes. It's really just accentuated even more of who she is because of what she's going through, and I love that about her. I just want her to know that she's got this. She has the doctor, she has the support, she has the prayer, she has the church, she has the friends. She's got this. We need her anyway, so yeah, she's got it.
This space right here, this swing itself, is where I feel like God meets me. The very first time I sat down here, I immediately felt a peace that I think is one of the whole purposes of the Survivor Park, is for us as Survivor to find something different than we have out in the busyness of our treatments or just the busyness of everyday life. When God meets me here, I see the river, the waterfall, nature, whether it be the birds, the squirrels, the trees. But it grounds me in my purpose in this journey. And the purpose is not to complain. It's not to always ask why. It's to be able to be set apart, so to speak, and encourage other people when lots of times I feel like I need encouragement myself. So it's great to come down here and just regroup your thoughts, regroup your spirituality. Nature does that. Seeing the lion statues, seeing the beautiful girl with the butterfly dress. Those are all things that remind us that God our Father is strong like a lion, and He's here. He hasn't left. And in times of difficulty, if we come here, there are those things that have been specifically set up to encourage us and give us peace. So this area right here is almost feels like a holy area for me, because I know I can come here, I can shed my tears in the river, or I can raise my hands to God at His nature and just go, Jesus, I trust you.